All of you let your feelings dictate your actions when it comes to girls. Because of the way you were raised and your lack of experience, you tend to be emotional with them instead of being logical. Pretty much all of you fail to recognize what your true role is in the relationship. This applies to all phases of the relationship, even when you're not official yet. In this video, I'm going to go over a few negative things that come with being overly emotional as a man. The first one is you're going to make the wrong moves. By nature, it is our role to be able to create the correct calculation when needed. Here's the problem you guys always have. You allow your emotions to become so overwhelming that you make the incorrect decision. Let me give you guys an example. Let's say you're currently talking with a girl. You're sitting at a local restaurant enjoying your food when she walks in. You notice out of the corner of your eye that she notices you're there, but you don't lock eyes. She proceeds to start talking with the bartender and outwardly asks for his number. There are two things you can do in this scenario. The first one is to become overly emotional. That's what most of you guys do. The second one is to be nonchalant and not care at all. The truth is this, guys. Girls will play these types of games to see what you're made of. If you immediately cave to the emotions of the situation, she knows you're weak. In the grand scheme of life, guys, there is way more emotional events than this. If you fall victim to even this small stunt of manipulation, what else are you going to fall victim to? Think of it as a test of your resolve. Now, I know a lot of you will tell me how annoying games can be. You guys have to understand that these games serve a purpose. How else are they going to know what you're truly made of? This leads me perfectly into the second topic, which is she will start to resent you. Here's the truth, guys. Women prefer emotionally unaffected men. If you're constantly being emotional about every little thing that happens, she's gonna assume you're weak. I know a lot of you guys are gonna pass judgment onto women about this, but let's be realistic. Her instinct will actually be correct. In any legitimate survival scenario, guys, you have to be able to look past your emotions and make the correct decision. If you're weak and you fall apart right away, your decision making is going to be affected and you're not going to do the right thing. Now, from a survival perspective, your family is going to be in question. This is exactly why women start to resent emotional men over a long enough period of time. Remember, guys, you're supposed to be the one to handle her emotions, not the other way around. This isn't a 50-50 scenario. You have to handle her emotions, she doesn't handle yours. This is the fundamental way that they can develop security and trust in your ability. The more you mess this up, the more she will start to resent you. Remember, guys, in this scenario, you're not appealing to her conscious mind. Consciously, she may be able to understand your problem. The issue is her emotional mind is going to get icked out and she will no longer like you. Don't sabotage your attraction, guys. The third and final point is emotions will cloud your judgment. Remember, guys, a huge component of strength is not just what you can physically fend off, but mentally as well. You have to be able to resist manipulation. When something makes you extremely emotional, it's going to make it way harder for you to detect manipulation. When a woman sees you so easily seduced by something that doesn't bring you value, she will judge you negatively. Understand, guys, everybody's trying to take something from you in this world. 99% of it is not done physically. Effectively, it's always done through some form of coercion. This is exactly why women will test your ability to handle manipulation. Some are going to put much more pressure on you than others, but the point still stands. If you reduce your emotionality and understand the nature of the game, you won't have issues dealing with this. It's only when you allow emotions like fear and greed to take over when you're going to have a problem. Learn to control these emotions. That wraps up this video, guys. If you learned something in this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to check out the Patreon where I go more in depth about female manipulation. As usual, comment below for any new video ideas you have for me. I'll see you guys next time.